Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the Mentorship Corner. My name is Sibuya Nomthandazo. If you are joining us for the first time, do not forget to subscribe. On today's video, we are talking about career growth, a topic that is very close to my heart because I truly believe that your career is not organic. If you let it be organic and just turn out however it does, then chances of you being fully satisfied with your career are not that high. But if you take control and you do the right thing and you follow the steps that I'm going to share with you, and also remember, whatever I share, take with a pinch of salt, add your spices to ensure that you are heading towards the right direction. But basically, yeah, that's basically it. So let's get into it, guys. Okay, so the first thing that I want to discuss under this topic is basically be intentional about your career growth, which means you must kind of have an idea of how you want your career to grow, even if you don't know how to go about doing it, but you must have an idea of where you see your career in the next 2 years, in the next year, in the next 5 years, in the next 10 years, and so forth. That is very important. The next thing is you cannot just sit back and accept every yes and no that comes around in terms of your career. You must sit back, take charge and take control and be more intentional about the decisions that you make to grow in your career, right? That is very important. So just like how when you go and do your groceries, you will write a grocery list. If you don't, you will at least have a budget to say, this is how much money I'm willing to spend on my groceries this month. The same thing should apply in your career. You must say, okay, fine, this year, this and this and this are the things that I would like to achieve in my career in the next 2 years. This is how much growth I would like to see, so that you kind of have an idea of where you're headed towards, and you're not just walking around, guys, like a headless chicken with no direction. Having a goal and a direction and a vision in life is very important. Next thing is basically I have compiled 4 tips or 4 steps that you can follow. It's up to you, and as I said at the beginning of the video, whatever I share, take with a pinch of salt, add your spices, add the aromat, and make it whatever will work for you, right? But I've got 4 tips that I follow. I've been following throughout my career, and it's something that I'm very intentional about doing. So these are the 4 steps that can actually help you to be a bit more intentional about your career growth. The first thing is basically set goals for your career. You can't sit here and say, I'm earning 5,000 rands this year, and next year I'll see how much my employer increases my salary by. Fine, you can do that, that's fine. But you can sit back and say, next year I would like to actually earn at least about 7,000 rands or 6,000 rands compared to this year. So then what are the steps that I can make or take in order for me to achieve that, right? And then another thing is you can't just sit back and say, okay, fine, this year let's say maybe you're a pharmacist or whatever, and then you're like, okay, fine, I would like to have a master's degree and not do anything to apply for that master's degree or whatever. Like, you have to be intentional. You have to set your goals so that you know what your career will more or less look like in the next 2 years, 5 years, year, 12 months, 6 months, whatever the case may be, right? The second thing is set a monthly target in terms of your salary. So, and obviously your salary growth each year. So this is very important. It's what I was actually talking about with the 6,000 rand. So it's very important to understand where you are in terms of your earnings now and where you see yourself going, and then work towards that to see how you can reach those goals, right? So have a salary, like a monthly salary target, but also have a salary growth percentage each year, so that you can check, obviously, who's okay, fine, am I really doing things right? Am I really going towards the direction that I intended to go in the first place in terms of my earnings per year or my earnings per month? The second thing is study and improve your skills. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Like, studying and improving your skills is very important, especially in this world that we live in now. Technology is taking over, so you have to keep updated. In any career, technology is like knocking at the door, so you have to keep updated with what's happening in your career space, and basically attaining new skills that can actually give you like better job opportunities and basically increase that salary package. This is very important to acquire better roles and basically to grow in your career journey. The fourth and the last one is to remember that just like a business, that's just like how the business works. Treat your career similarly to ensure overall satisfaction with your journey. Let me read that again. Remember, just like how businesses work, treat your career similarly to ensure overall satisfaction with your journey. So have your goals, guys. Set your goals, have your targets, and basically have your expectations so that you know where you're going and where you are, and basically try to figure out a plan on how you can get to where you want to get. And last but not least, I want to say hashtag it cannot be organic. You have to be intentional about your career to ensure satisfaction, to ensure happiness in your career journey, and to ensure overall, guys, satisfaction is very, very important. And then the last thing I want to remind you, Guti, it's not always about the destination, but you must also enjoy the journey, like the steps that you take to get to where you want to get. The lessons that you learn along the way are just as important as the destination. So enjoy those, be intentional about them and each step that you take in your career growth, and enjoy the fruits of your work, obviously, in the end. That's it from me and the Mentorship Corner. I love you guys absolutely a lot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to buy our journals and don't forget to buy our online course. I love you guys. Bye.